What's up, family? Hey, so yesterday I went skydiving with my oldest son, his girlfriend, and my nephew. Man, it was a blast. We went to this place called Skydance Skydiving. Man, it was so liberating. You know what I mean? It was so liberating being up that high. We only went 9,000 feet, and we had to do a tandem dive. We didn't have to, but we did tandem dive. It was my first time diving. And I've been talking to my oldest son for about 2 years about wanting to go skydiving. Family, stay with me. Fear is not a bad thing. Okay? Fear is not a bad thing. And I hear so many people, you know, that's never really faced their fears. They get up on social media, they get up in the pulpits, they get on, everywhere talking about how bad fear is. Fear this, fear this. People don't even know what the heck they're talking about. They don't. Because fear is not a bad thing. And I don't care who said it is. They don't know what they're talking about. Fear is just energy. It's just energy. It's what you do with that energy that makes it good or bad. There's people that are scared or they fear something and they get debilitated, they get stuck, they freeze, they can't move, you know what I mean? Or they won't pursue their dreams or their goals or whatever the case may be because they're scared. Then there's people that get scared or they're fearful, and man, they go into work. That fear triggers something within them, and man, they get moving. You know what I mean? Whatever it is, I, you could read reports where women have been fearful of their baby, being attacked by a lion or a mountain lion or whatever, and man, they rose up, and the women beat the snot out of them animals. You know what I mean? Women picked up automobiles because the automobiles is backed up over their kid, and the fear of losing that child, the fear of that kid getting crushed and killed or whatever the case may be, caused that woman to rise up and to dig deep within her and find a strength and a power that she didn't realize that she had. That fear made her tap into something that she didn't even know was there. And she was able to pick that vehicle up. So dismiss me with all that ignorant stuff about fear being bad. Fear is not bad. It's what you do with it that matters. And so I used to have this fear of heights. And man, I didn't realize that until about 2016 when I went to China. And it's like I gotta face this. I'm the type of person you can't be around me knowingly having fears and not doing anything about them. No, you can't be around me like that. I'm not gonna want you around me like that. And the reality is you're gonna realize that and you're gonna not want to be around me because I'm gonna be talking to you about that. I'm gonna be in your head about that. I'm gonna be in your ear about that. What are you doing? Okay, yeah, I understand you're scared of this. What are you doing about it? And you can't be around me being scared of, uh, fearful of something and not be actively pursuing an understanding of that fear. It is what it is. It is what it is. You know what I mean? Um, and I know that's hard for people. I don't care. It don't matter to me. You have to grow up. You have to learn to face your fears. We have to grow up. I say it all the time. We have to grow up spiritually, emotionally, intellectually. So many people they're great at faking the funk. You know what I mean? They're great at faking the funk. They're great at hiding their issues. They're great at putting on masks and acting like ain't nothing wrong and they're perfect. You know what I mean? Man, I'm not that guy. You know what I mean? I got insecurities. I got issues that I'm actively working on. You know what I mean? I have things that I gotta do. And it's like fear was one of them. And I wanted to go skydiving to prove to myself, to nobody else, but to prove to myself that I overcame that fear. I understood why I had that fear, and I overcame that fear. And so skydiving was the last thing that I needed to do for me to prove that I overcame that and that I could look this thing in the eye. It's like, man, you're not gonna get the best of me. I love flying, but it's something about being in an airplane and pushing out the window or the door and looking down and knowing that you could fall. Yeah, you got a parachute on, but still, you know what I mean? It's just something about not being in control and just free falling, you know what I mean? But when I did it, man, it gave me a totally different perspective of the world. It gave me a totally different vision or view of the world. You know what I mean? And it's like, man, it's so free. It's so freeing. Just letting go of your fears, letting go of your insecurities. And man, when they came out with that song, I Believe I Can Fly, man, it gave me a totally different perspective of that song now. You know what I mean? I love that song, but I never understood why I liked that song so much. Man, I was all just free falling. It was just like, oh my gosh. I had no fear whatsoever. I was the first one out the plane. And it's like I'm sitting there on the floor, just looking out the door, because the door's up. And I'm looking out, and it's like, man, this is crazy. I'm getting ready to do this, And so I look back and I smile at everybody. And that smile is, man, I see y'all on the flip side, I see y'all down at the bottom. Man, I'm out, It's like I couldn't wait. I couldn't wait. I couldn't wait. And man, as I was just gliding down, it was just, I didn't scream. I was just smiling, just like, man, God, I'm doing this thing, And it's just like, I can't even describe it. I can't even put into words the feeling that I got, other than being free, completely free. Man, you're not thinking about what you got to go through. You're not thinking about your issues. You're not thinking about anything. You're just sitting there, or not sitting. You're just coming down and just looking at everything. Man, this is so beautiful. Man, this is like breathtaking. It's crazy. It's crazy that, and I say crazy as in, man, it's crazy because the great majority of people will never do it. The great majority of people talk faith. Scared as crap. You know what I mean? Scared as crap. Ain't trying to get off the ground. But they talk God, 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 God. Faith, 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 faith. You know what I mean? Scared as crap. Ain't trying to do it. Won't do it. But they want to talk about how great they are in their faith walk. You know what I mean? It is what it is. You know what I mean? To each their own. I'm not here to knock nobody. Man, I'm just telling you, family, you have to learn to overcome your fear. You have to learn to face it. I love you guys. Happy healing. Peace.